Hey, so the other question that people asked me to do was 41. I think like 4 people asked about this one. So this builds on what we did last week, what we ended question 40 with. Um, but I'll do it anyway. So it's 2x to the 3 halves on top divided by, so this is 16 to the 1/4, right? It's kind of like low-key distributed property here. So 16 gets a power of 1/4, and so does x to the 4th. So x to the 4th also gets a power of 1/4. This will also help you for question number 42, which I did another video on. But let's just talk about the bottom. So 16 to the 1/4 power is 2. You can use your calculator to help you do that. I showed you guys how to get the calculator on your computers in another video that's in the how-to thing. So you could just literally just like open this up and plug it into the calculator. So 16 to the 1/4 power, and that'll give you 2 as your answer. And then over here, when you have a power to a power, you multiply those powers. So 4 times 1/4, I'll just do that right over here. There's no denominator, it's 1. 4 times 1/4 is equal to 4/4, which is equal to 1 whole. So this just turns into x to the first, and then on the top it's going to be 2x to the 3 halves. So basically you're just going to divide this, and when you divide, remember you divide the coefficient, so 2 divided by 2 is 1, that cancels out. And x to the 3 halves divided by x to the first, when you're dividing with fractions, when you're dividing exponents, you subtract the fractions. So it's going to be really x to the 3 halves minus 1 whole, which is the same thing as 2 divided by 2. And so 3 halves minus 2 halves is 1/2. So this is going to be x to the 1/2 power. We have to read that it says simplest radical form. So radical means that this is my root. So 2 is my root. So it's square root of x to the first power, which is just the square root of x. Okay, final answer.